2 criminals were recently caught here in this area, Nanaimo, at a, quote, safe injection site sanctioned by the federal government under the Controlled Drugs and Substances Act and often funded with your tax dollars. There, these offenders were caught at the site by officers. They were caught with 245 grams of suspected methamphetamines, 230 grams of suspected cocaine, 45 grams of fentanyl. Another investigation led officers to find 640 grams of meth, 280 grams of cocaine, and 190 of fentanyl. They also seized 3 illegal firearms. Sadly, these stories are now all too common after the Liberals weakened our laws and allowed drugs in our streets. And because Liberals have stacked these laws one on top of the other, the problem compounds. Electing the Carney Liberals will mean 4 more years of the same failed Liberal catch and release, soft on crime, hug-a-thug policies that got us into this mess. 4 more years of the Liberals after the lost decade will mean more crime, more chaos, more death, more destruction. It's no secret that the Liberal drug policy has been a disaster, but they're doubling down. They have the same Liberal ministers, the same Liberal MPs, the same Liberal strategists, and the same Liberal policies of the last decade. In fact, they've gotten even more extreme. Now, the Liberals have brought on Gregor Robertson, the radical former mayor of Vancouver, who's known for running dangerous experiments like drug liberalization and so-called safe supply that flooded the streets. A recent study showed that these policies increased opioid hospitalizations by 58%. And the Vancouver police say that 50% of all the hydromorphone they recover is actually tax-funded drugs distributed by our very own government. It's nice to see the experts, so-called experts, finally acknowledging that they were wrong all along. But that does not mean the Liberals understand that. Gregor Robertson was one of the most radical zealots promoting free drugs in our communities, safe injection sites on every street corner, without consultation and regardless of whether people opposed. The courageous Chinese community in Richmond was forced again and again to stand up against these policies, and now everybody is speaking up. But Mark Carney won't solve the problem that his party caused. He said that fentanyl is not even a crisis in Canada. I don't know what world he lives on. How out of touch do you have to be to dismiss the idea of a fentanyl crisis?